get a little out of control here,
yeah,
right?
375 to 425 for a national average is what I'm hearing from Tom Cloza at Oil Price Information Service. Others are saying maybe 4 to 425. It will be $5 and higher in some places because look, the price of gas is widely divergent across the country. You guys, there are two things I know. I know that my mother loves me, and I know that when gas prices go up, it gets very political. Yeah. Those are two things you can really count on.
What's driving it?
What's driving it is Iran. A lot of the experts are telling me they think that the fear factor about Iran is adding about $10 to a barrel of crude, which adds about 30 cents to a gallon of gas. So 30 cents of what you're putting into your tank is because of the fear factor of Iran. A supply shock with Iran would be something that would really affect the global market for oil. Even though we don't get a drop of crude oil from Iran, it is a world market that has speculators and hedgers and people who buy and sell all the time. And so this is how a gallon of gas breaks down for you. 12% of a gallon of gas is basically taxes. Distribution and marketing is 6%, refining is 6%, and then the price of crude oil is 76% of the cost of a gallon of gas. So when you see crude oil above $105 a barrel, that means your gas prices are going to go up. Two things that a lot of you are asking me about. One, why do corporate energy companies make so much money? They're making so much money and we're paying at the pump. Why is that fair? A lot of you are asking about tax subsidies. And
right, 12%
right.
in taxes.
So a lot of people are asking about that as well. And a lot of you are asking me about speculators. How much of this is speculators driving up the price of oil? Because demand for gasoline is down in the U.S. So why is the price going up? Well, here's the thing. The rest of the world is gobbling up oil. They're going to be gobbling up more oil. They're building oil-intensive industries. They're also building, green-intensive industries, especially in China as well. But the demand from Brazil, from India, from China, from the developing nations for oil means all of the experts are saying, those days of $1 a gallon gas are behind us.
But then why do we keep hearing the Republicans on the stump talking about $2 gas?
Because it's an election year.
Yeah, but is that just fantasy? Isn't there a way to do that with our oil reserves here?
If you start, the U.S. is already importing less oil. If you start, like the president says, he wants all of the above approach to how to make sure that we wean ourselves from dependence on foreign oil. Look, our two biggest suppliers of oil are Mexico and Canada, right here in our own backyard too. It's a very complicated scenario, but there's nothing complicated about putting the pump into your car,
right.
And it's $3.64 this morning. It's going to keep going up for the next few weeks, I think.
It's really hard to wean